Every day you make choices about how to live, how to grow, and how to use the time and resources you have. The truth is, breaking free from poverty isn't about luck or some secret formula. It's about building habits that move you forward every single day. What you do consistently shapes your future more than any single event. When you commit to changing your daily actions, you start to rewrite your story step by step until poverty becomes impossible. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. It's about real, practical habits that anyone can develop, and they begin with a mindset ready to learn and grow. Today, the focus is on the powerful habit that will set you apart, the habit of committing to learning something new every day. This is where true change starts. Number 1, commit to learning something new daily. Every single day presents an opportunity to grow, to improve, and to move closer to the life you want. The people who stay stuck don't take advantage of this. They let each day slip by, repeating the same mistakes, thinking they already know enough or waiting for some big change to show up. But the truth is, progress comes from what you do every single day. Learning something new is the key. Not just reading a page or listening to a quick tip, but making a real commitment to expand your knowledge and skills every day. When you do this, you begin to change how you think. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You develop a mindset that looks for solutions, not problems. There's a feeling that comes with learning something fresh. It's a kind of energy, like a spark that lights up your mind. You feel sharper, more confident, more ready to tackle challenges. That energy isn't accidental. It's built by feeding your brain with useful information, ideas, and experiences. This habit rewires your thinking, so you stop being trapped by the old beliefs that keep you poor. Instead, you open the door to new possibilities. You learn how money works, how people succeed, and what it takes to build wealth. The more you learn, the less you fear. The less you guess, the more you know, the stronger your decisions become. Many people don't realize how much their daily learning shapes their future. They assume success comes from luck or outside help. But the reality is, success is built quietly by those who choose to learn, grow, and improve every day. It's a simple truth that rich people and successful people understand deeply. Knowledge is power. Not knowledge for the sake of showing off, but knowledge that leads to action. Learning opens your mind to new ways of thinking about money, business, and opportunity. It shows you paths that others don't see because they stop at what they already know. What you learn each day becomes the foundation of your future. If you spend time reading, listening, or practicing new skills daily, you will begin to build a set of tools that serve you in every area of life. That knowledge makes you more valuable, more capable, and more confident. You start to notice things others miss. You become a problem solver, a creator, a person who makes things happen. This is what makes it impossible to stay poor. When your mind grows, your possibilities grow with it. And learning doesn't have to be difficult or overwhelming. It doesn't mean you have to read thick books or attend expensive seminars. It means being intentional about what you consume. It means choosing to listen to podcasts that teach, to watch videos that inspire, to read articles that inform. It means asking questions and seeking answers. It means paying attention to the people who have already succeeded and learning from their experience. You can learn something valuable in just a few minutes every day if you are focused. Learning also changes your habits. As you feed your mind, your attitude shifts. You start to see yourself as someone who deserves success, someone capable of achieving more. This change in mindset leads to changes in your actions. You become more disciplined, you become more persistent, you stop settling for less and start demanding more from yourself. This is the first step toward breaking free from poverty. The habit of daily learning builds a chain of momentum. One day, 1 week, 1 month after another, each day's knowledge adds up, stacking on top of what came before. Over time, you will find that your thinking is clearer, your decisions smarter, and your confidence higher. This momentum helps you take bigger steps towards your goals without fear or hesitation. You start to believe in your own ability to create the life you want. Remember, the quality of your life is directly connected to the quality of your thinking. And the quality of your thinking is shaped by what you feed your mind every day. If you fill your mind with negativity, excuses, and doubts, you will find it hard to escape poverty. But if you feed it with truth, knowledge, and ideas, you will build a mental foundation strong enough to support your success. One of the greatest things about committing to learn daily is that it makes you less vulnerable to the traps that keep people poor. You start to understand the difference between wants and needs, between good investments and bad ones, between hard work and busy work. You begin to manage your time better, to choose the right people to listen to, and to avoid distractions that waste your energy. Your focus sharpens because your purpose is clearer. It's important to make learning a non-negotiable part of your day. Not just when you feel like it or when you have free time, but every day without fail. Success doesn't wait for motivation, it waits for commitment. When you decide that learning is a daily habit, you're telling yourself that you're serious about change. You're telling yourself that poverty is no longer an option. So start right now. Look at your day and find a moment you can dedicate to learning. It might be a quiet 10 minutes in the morning. Maybe it's on your commute. Maybe it's during lunch. Whatever time you choose, protect it. Use it well. Read a page. Listen to a short lesson. Write down an idea. Do this every day. Build that habit. Feed your mind until it becomes a hunger that cannot be ignored. When you commit to learning something new every day, poverty becomes impossible because you are no longer the same person you were yesterday. Your knowledge grows, your mindset shifts, and your actions improve. The life you want moves from a dream to a plan and then to reality. Remember, your future is created by what you do today, and what you do every day starts in your mind. Choose to grow, choose to learn, choose to move forward. Do this every day, and poverty will become a thing of the past. Number 2, manage your money with discipline and care. Managing your money with discipline and care is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. It's not about how much money you make, it's about what you do with the money you have. People often think that making more money is the answer, but if you don't learn how to control what you already have, you'll never break free from struggle. When you begin to manage your money wisely, you create a foundation that allows wealth to grow steadily, not just appear overnight. The first step is to know where every dollar goes. Without clear awareness of your spending, money slips through your fingers without you noticing. It's easy to waste small amounts daily. Coffee here, quick snacks there, subscriptions you forgot about. But over time, these small leaks add up. When you pay attention to your money, you regain control. You see opportunities to cut unnecessary expenses. You stop buying things that don't add value to your life. This doesn't mean you have to be tight or stingy. It means you become intentional. Discipline in managing money means setting limits and sticking to them. It means making choices that honor your goals instead of your impulses. It means deciding what's important and saying no to the rest. When you treat money like a tool, not just something to spend, your attitude changes. You start thinking long-term. You understand that every dollar saved today is a seed for a better tomorrow. The discipline also shows up in how you save. Most people think saving is hard or impossible, but it's simply a habit of putting aside something regularly, no matter how small. Over time, those small amounts build a safety net, and that safety net gives you freedom, the freedom to take risks, to invest in yourself, and to handle emergencies without panic. Managing your money with care means you don't live paycheck to paycheck. You build reserves that protect you. Another part of money management is learning to avoid debt traps. It's tempting to buy things on credit, especially when everyone else seems to be doing it. But debt can easily become a heavy burden that drains your resources and keeps you stuck. People who manage their money well avoid unnecessary debt or pay it off quickly. They understand the difference between good debt, like investing in education or business, and bad debt, like spending on things that don't create value. When you control your money, you gain confidence. You stop feeling powerless. Instead of worrying about bills or emergencies, you feel prepared. That peace of mind is priceless. It helps you focus on growing your income and working toward your goals. The better you manage your money, the more opportunities you create. Money management also teaches patience. Wealth doesn't grow overnight. It's built over time with steady discipline. When you learn to wait, to budget, and to plan, you avoid mistakes that cost you in the long run. You resist the urge to chase quick fixes or risky schemes. You focus on building real value. This kind of steady progress is what makes it impossible to stay poor. Taking care of your money also means educating yourself about finances. The more you understand about how money works, the better decisions you make. You learn about budgeting, investing, taxes, and protecting your assets. This knowledge gives you an edge that many never develop. It helps you see beyond today's struggles to the possibilities of tomorrow. Most importantly, managing money with discipline helps you respect the value of your hard work. When you earn money through effort, it becomes more meaningful. You don't waste it on things that don't matter. You invest in your future, in your skills, and in the people you care about. This respect builds gratitude and motivates you to keep improving. In every step of managing your money, consistency is key. Small actions done every day or every week add up to big results. Skipping a payment, overspending one time, or ignoring your budget won't ruin you if you stay disciplined over time. But those small mistakes repeated again and again are what keep many people poor. Where control over money gives you freedom. The freedom to choose your path instead of feeling trapped by circumstances. It gives you options and power. You begin to build wealth that lasts, not just quick gains that disappear. Managing money with care is not about deprivation. It's about creating a life where money works for you, not the other way around. If you want to stop being poor, start managing what you have today with discipline and care. Track your spending, save regularly, avoid bad debt, and keep learning about money. Protect your resources as if your future depends on it, because it does. This habit will change how you see money and how money sees you. As you grow this habit, you'll notice something important. Your confidence grows alongside your bank account. When you respect money and handle it well, you build trust with yourself. That trust spills over into other areas of life. You take better risks, make wiser decisions, and step into opportunities that once felt out of reach. Managing your money is not a one-time fix. It's a lifelong skill. The more you practice, the stronger you become. And once you master this, poverty becomes impossible, because you will have built a financial foundation strong enough to support your dreams and your future. This is how you take control of your life, one disciplined choice at a time. Number 3, focus on adding value in everything you do. Adding value in everything you do is the single most important habit that separates those who struggle from those who succeed. It's not about working harder for the sake of working harder. It's about making sure every action you take, every task you perform, brings something meaningful to others. When you focus on adding real value, you become indispensable. People notice opportunities come your way. Your work stops being just a job and starts becoming a source of growth and reward. Every moment you spend should be an investment. What are you giving back through your work, your ideas, your effort? Successful people understand that value is the currency of progress. Money follows value because value solves problems, meets needs, and improves lives. The more value you add, the more you earn. The less value you add, the harder it becomes to move ahead. Adding value means going beyond the minimum. It means taking pride in what you do. It means being reliable, consistent, and willing to improve. When you approach your work with this mindset, your reputation grows. People trust you. They recommend you. Doors open that were once closed. This kind of trust can never be bought. It is earned through daily commitment to excellence. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means being better today than you were yesterday. It means looking for ways to serve more, to solve bigger problems, and to bring a positive difference. When you do this, you start to see your efforts as seeds planted for the future. The rewards may not come immediately, but over time they grow into something powerful. Adding value is not limited to your job or business. It applies to relationships, community, and even yourself. When you invest in becoming a better person, learning new skills, and helping those around you, you build a network of support and respect. This network is one of the greatest assets you will ever have. It provides opportunities, advice, and encouragement when you need it most. It's easy to get caught up in doing the bare minimum or just chasing money, but when you focus on value, the money follows naturally. It's not a trick or a quick fix. It's a principle that never fails. Value creates demand, and demand creates income. That's how people go from struggling to thriving. Every day offers chances to add value, whether it's improving your skills, helping a colleague, solving a customer's problem, or simply doing your work with care. These small actions add up. The habit of adding value creates momentum that can carry you through tough times and set you apart in good times. When you make value your priority, you also develop a sense of purpose. Work becomes meaningful. Challenges become opportunities to learn and grow. You start to see how your contribution fits into a bigger picture. This sense of purpose fuels motivation and resilience, two qualities that are essential for lasting success. If you want to leave poverty behind, focus on becoming valuable. Become someone who others can rely on and respect. Make your work about more than just earning a paycheck. Make it about making a difference. When you add value consistently, wealth becomes a natural result of your efforts. This habit takes time and effort, but it's worth every bit of investment. The more value you add, the more doors you open. The more doors you open, the more your world expands. This is how you break the cycle of struggle and step into a life of abundance. So commit to adding value in everything you do. Bring your best every day. Be reliable. Be helpful. Be a solution. When you live this way, poverty can't stay in your life. You become unstoppable, and success becomes inevitable. Number 4, build strong, positive relationships. Building strong, positive relationships changes everything. No one achieves real success alone. The people you surround yourself with shape your habits, your mindset, and your opportunities. When you invest in relationships that lift you up, challenge you, and support your growth, you create a powerful network that pushes you forward. This network becomes a source of ideas, encouragement, and connections that open doors you couldn't reach on your own. Positive relationships aren't about quantity, they're about quality. It's better to have a few people who truly believe in you, who hold you accountable, and who inspire you to do better than to have many who drain your energy or distract you. The right relationships help you see your potential clearly and give you the courage to chase it. They keep you focused when things get hard and remind you of your worth when self-doubt creeps in. It means being selective about who you spend time with. Avoid people who complain constantly, who discourage your goals, or who bring negativity into your life. Instead, look for those who are working to improve themselves, who have a positive attitude, and who want to see you succeed. These relationships act like a mirror reflecting back the best version of yourself. Building strong relationships also requires effort and sincerity. It means listening more than talking, offering help without expecting something in return, and showing genuine interest in others' lives. When you give value to your relationships, you create trust and respect that lasts. People will want to support you because they know you care. Networking isn't just about business connections, it's about building a community of people who share your values and vision. This community becomes a safety net and a launch pad. They provide guidance when you're unsure, celebrate your wins, and help carry you through setbacks. Their belief in you fuels your belief in yourself. Strong relationships open up opportunities. When people trust you and see your dedication, they refer you to others, recommend you for jobs, or invite you into new ventures. These connections can accelerate your progress in ways money alone cannot buy. Success often depends on who you know, but more importantly, who knows you and believes in you. At the same time, be careful not to rely too heavily on others to carry you. Strong relationships work both ways. You have to show up, contribute, and support those around you. This mutual investment builds a foundation that withstands challenges and grows over time. When you focus on cultivating positive relationships, Your confidence grows too. You begin to realize you're not alone in your journey. You have a team behind you. That sense of belonging creates strength and motivation to keep pushing forward even when the road is tough. This habit is a game changer because it shifts your environment from one of struggle to one of support. When you feel supported, you take bigger risks. When you take bigger risks, you grow faster. This is how poverty fades away, when your circle raises you up instead of holding you down. So, work on building strong, positive relationships every day. Make time for the people who matter. Show up with a generous spirit and a willing heart. As you do, you'll find that your world expands in ways you never imagined. Your path to success becomes clearer, and your chances of staying stuck become smaller. The people around you are not just friends or colleagues. They are the pillars of your future. Invest in them as much as you invest in yourself. Together, you will rise higher than you ever could alone. This is how you make poverty impossible. Number 5, take consistent action toward your goals. Taking consistent action toward your goals is the bridge between dreams and reality. Having a vision or a plan is important, but without steady, focused effort, it remains just that. A vision success comes to those who move every day, no matter how small the steps toward what they want. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum carries you through the toughest moments when motivation fades. Every day is a new chance to do something that moves you forward. It might be finishing a task, making a phone call, learning a skill, or simply organizing your thoughts. These actions may seem small alone, but when repeated daily, they add up to significant progress. The people who stay poor often wait for the perfect moment or for motivation to strike. The successful don't wait, they show up and do the work. Consistency also builds confidence. When you see yourself taking action every day, your belief in your ability grows. You stop doubting and start trusting yourself. This trust is crucial because setbacks and failures are part of the journey. With consistency, even failures become lessons that strengthen your resolve rather than reasons to quit. It's important to focus your actions on what truly matters. Not all busy work leads to success. The actions that count are those aligned with your goals. Prioritize tasks that create the most impact. Learn to recognize distractions and resist the temptation to take the easy or comfortable path. Growth comes from challenge, not from convenience. Another powerful aspect of consistent action is the habit it creates. When you commit to working towards your goals daily, it becomes part of who you are. You stop seeing effort as something temporary and start living it as a lifestyle. This mindset protects you from giving up when things get hard because persistence is woven into your routine. There will be days when progress feels slow or invisible. Those are the days that test your commitment. Keep going anyway. Success is rarely a sudden event. It's a series of persistent efforts building on each other. The slow, steady path is the one that leads out of poverty and into a life of achievement. Accountability can also boost consistency. Share your goals with someone who will check in on your progress. This external support encourages you to stay on track when your energy wanes. It reminds you that your success matters not just to you, but to others who believe in your potential. Remember, action without direction is wasted energy. Be intentional about your steps. Plan what you need to do each day, and then follow through. Break big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Celebrate small wins. Each win is proof that you're moving closer to the life you want. The difference between those who stay poor and those who build wealth often comes down to action. Those who act, even imperfectly, are the ones who improve their situation. Those who don't remain stuck. Taking consistent action rewires your brain, builds skills, and opens doors that waiting never will. If you wanted to escape poverty, commit to doing something every day that pushes you toward your goals. No excuses, no delays. The daily effort compounds. It's how ordinary people become extraordinary. It's how impossible dreams become possible realities. This habit shapes your character, sharpens your focus, and deepens your resilience. It transforms you from someone who hopes for success into someone who achieves it. The path to financial freedom and personal fulfillment lies in the power of consistent action. Keep moving, keep doing, keep growing. That's how poverty loses its grip and success takes hold. Number 6, cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude. Cultivating a mindset of abundance and gratitude changes everything you do and everything you become. Poverty doesn't just come from lack of money, it starts in the mind. When you focus on what you don't have, the opportunities you miss or the things you've lost, you trap yourself in a cycle of scarcity. But when you train your mind to see abundance, opportunities, resources, lessons, and blessings, you open the door to possibilities you never imagined. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance. It's about appreciating the things already in your life, no matter how small. When you recognize what you have, you shift your focus from what's missing to what's present. This shift creates positive energy that attracts more good into your life. People who are grateful don't waste energy on complaints or jealousy. Instead, they use their energy to build, improve, and grow. Having an abundant mindset doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means believing that no matter the current situation, there is always a way forward. There are always opportunities to learn, to earn, and to improve. This belief fuels hope and resilience. It helps you see challenges as temporary, not permanent barriers. When you cultivate this mindset, you stop competing with others for limited resources. You stop feeling threatened by others' success because you understand that there is enough success for everyone. You start to collaborate, share, and lift others up because you know that giving doesn't diminish what you have. It multiplies it. This generosity creates stronger relationships and builds a supportive community around you. Gratitude also helps you stay grounded. It reminds you why you work hard and what truly matters. This connection to your values keeps you motivated even when progress is slow. It protects you from burnout and discouragement because you remember the bigger picture and the people you're working for. Practicing gratitude daily can be as simple as reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for each morning or evening. It trains your brain to focus on positives, which over time becomes a natural habit. This habit rewires your brain to notice opportunities and solutions rather than problems and obstacles. The abundant mindset also encourages you to take risks and try new things. When you believe there is enough to go around, you are less afraid of failure or loss. You understand that mistakes are part of growth and that every experience, good or bad, adds value to your journey. This way of thinking changes your relationship with money too. Instead of fearing scarcity, you see money as a tool to create more good. You become more willing to invest in yourself, your education, and your future. You become a better steward of your resources because you recognize their power. If you want to stop being poor, you must change the way you think about what's possible. Start by appreciating what you have today. Look around and find the blessings in your life. No matter how small, believe that your situation can improve because there is always a way forward. Cultivating abundance and gratitude doesn't just help you financially, it improves every area of your life. It opens your heart, expands your mind, and attracts people who support your growth. This mindset is a magnet for success, health, and happiness. When you live with this mindset every day, poverty loses its grip because you are no longer focused on lack. You are focused on growth, opportunity, and possibility. You become unstoppable, and your life reflects the richness of your thoughts and your spirit. This habit transforms your life from the inside out. It gives you peace in the present and power for the future. It's how ordinary people become wealthy in all areas of life, not just in their bank accounts, but in their happiness and fulfillment. This is how you make poverty impossible, by changing what you think and what you appreciate every single day. The path out of poverty is not paved with luck or chance. It's built daily through your commitment to learning, growing, and taking control of your life. When you dedicate yourself to gaining new knowledge every day, you build skills that open doors and create opportunities. This steady growth reshapes your future and makes it impossible to stay stuck. Remember, success is not about sudden leaps. It's about consistent steps forward. even when they seem small. Keep feeding your mind with new ideas and insights, and watch how your life transforms. Every day is a chance to get better, to rise higher, and to claim the success that's waiting for you. Make learning a daily habit, and poverty will no longer have a place in your life.